socials, everybody. Tanner's coming on in a minute. So we let our guests stream to their socials. Randy stream into his socials only on Fridays. Our stream every other day is only for ASFX TV people. And we only do that at market open. But Fridays, we kind of want to build an audience, and like to get people on here, you have to go live for longer. You know what I'm saying? So we go live pre-market. That's how we got 600 people already on here. You know, we're at 560 right now, 569 plus 150 something on ASFX TV. So good chunk of people. Let's bring Tanner and see what he's doing. Is he in trades yet? That's the question. Everybody knows for Fridays. No, he's not. Dude, the mustache is looking thick, bro. Your mustache is looking solid.
Thank you. I shaved yesterday, so I'm feeling, feeling some type of
contrast. It's the contrast, right? You shave, so now it makes the mustache really pop.
I got the light going, you know.
Oh, that's what it is, because I told you last week about the light. That's what it is.
I've had this light. It just dies sometimes. I forget about it. And I'm like, I should probably fix that.
Randy, I had to give him a talking to yesterday. I was like, bro, you know you have $26,000 in payouts in the last few months, and I only have $13,000 in payouts. I'm like, you need to flex that fucking payout certificate. So, Tanner, I hope you fucking printed it out and brought it to stream today as a show and tell project.
Oh, I framed it and everything, put it right next to
he went and bought a new white t-shirt and a white hat just to be like,
yeah.
Here we go.
Actually, this is an old white t-shirt. It has a hole right here, but it's really comfy.
Nice. Well, how's your week going, buddy? Give everybody a quick update if you can while we're waiting for some longs, maybe.
Yeah, so I finally had I had a winning day yesterday. I've still been getting my ass kicked on the live account overall, but had a winning day yesterday.
Nice.
And it was crazy. I was telling you a little bit about this yesterday. It's like I've gotten my ass kicked on the live account the past like 2.5 weeks, but I'm eligible for a $12,000 payout with Lucid in a couple days. I literally just need to take a couple scratch trades.
That's awesome.
And then I had those 2 really big option plays where I made 11 grand on. So I'm like, that's 22K right there. And I got like this Baba swing open that's up like 8 grand. I got
perspective, bro. Perspective.
Yeah. So when I zoom out, I'm like, I'm making some money, but it's like getting my ass handed to me on live every day. It just hurts. And so it's like I think that's a hard thing as traders is we need to practice zooming out. So it's like really being able to look at like how are you doing overall, not just like, and that's how people blow accounts all the time. You get so focused on I need to be right today versus like if you zoom out, take the little loss. And that's why like I would love to have this be an epic comeback story because I am doing really good at respecting the loss on the top one account. It's like I hit, I moved it down to 850. I hit 850, I move on with the day. And so it's like it's allowed me to stay alive long enough. So I'm like, okay, if I can just do that. Get back.
Really do.
Yeah, I'm at 5,800. So
but it's good for people to see too. Like it's not even though I was talking about this yesterday, trading profits come in disproportionate waves. I think I'm gonna get long here though, boys, in a second. But in the disproportionate waves, it does bring up the question of like when you're running hot, you got to be hitting everything as much as you can. Copy trading if you can, hitting it.
Sure.
Just because you got a payout last month doesn't mean you're getting a payout next month. It's not like that. It doesn't make the next payout easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And it's like you got to know also when you're just really not hot and you got to cool off too. And like I think
lighten down the risk.
Thing is like even the best professional traders, like I don't want to like I guess you could call us professionals at this point, but it's like when I say that I'm talking like the big dogs, the 10 years in, 12 years in, multimillionaire traders, they still go through red months, red streaks and stuff like that. One of my dudes I always follow, one of my favorites, Vincent. He's I think option what's his name again on Instagram? Options Insider on Instagram. Vincent, great trader. It's pretty cool. I've been following his journey literally since I started trading. I think he's been trading now for like almost 10 years. And so cool to see the progression of someone that posts everything on YouTube. Because like I remember literally 5 years ago watching him and he'd be like, oh, awesome day, made $300, made $400. Oh my gosh, $1,000 day. And then like the dude eventually now, like I think he literally did over $1 million last year.
Wow.
And he's a great trader. And then I remember I think like literally 2 months ago, I think he had a red month and he lost like I think 25 grand or 30 grand in a month. And he just ate shit for a whole month. And it's like it doesn't mean he's a bad trader. It's just like big, market conditions, traders go through it sometimes. And this is a game where you have to consistently like check yourself, get checked by the market, and then figure out ways just to get back on the horse because you're still going to get your ass handed to you and you're prone to anything. So, reminding myself that too. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck all the haters in the comments, dude. I'll be back. Like,
tell Randy what that guy was saying to you on Twitter. You said some guy.
Some guy like comment on one of my videos, basically saying he's like, very clear the past, like, the past 2 weeks that Tanner's just all over the place. Like, can't believe this guy even calls himself a coach, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, let's ignore my $50,000 in payouts I've taken in the past 3 months. I was like, let's focus on this 2 weeks and ignore the 3 months that I've just shown it live on YouTube in front of everyone. Let's ignore that and just pick me out for the 2 weeks. You're right.
Yep.
Like, fucking hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keyboard warriors.
Smarter than his mustache. Yep, Scott, he is. Mitch said 6 points opening range is small. Vincent Discarano or something. Gage knows who you're talking about, Tanner.
Oh yeah, Vincent. He's a good dude. He's just straight up, just options trader, just only trades options. But he has great levels, some great review stuff. So definitely check his stuff out, guys, if you get a chance.
I did take a long while you were talking, Tanner. I got it up on my screen. I got long ES at 89.50, Randy, and I have a stop at 83. It's tight range today. So I'm a little heavier than my usual first trade. I have 6 contracts instead of 4 or 5, but it's only 195 of risk across each of the 5 accounts. I like the orders at 6,600 as the target. So I'm just kind of giving it some space. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to time the market. I think that we're going to get a move from the 90 area here into that 6,600 today at some point. That's my thought.
Yeah, I was just waiting for a little bit of a hold above the New York VWAP to get long.
I tried to, but my eagerness got me in, and then the candle flipped.
Yeah, I before you got long, I was gonna be like, oh, wait a second, because I was like, I'm watching this too. We just pinned 20, or we got really close to 24,000 on NQ, and then we instantly shot back up, and now we're retesting prior day high, and we are back through VWAP.
Yep,
it's just a tricky spot, and literally,
YM's pulling down.
Yeah, I think the hardest part is dude, this is such a big area of supply. In general, we just can't get through it. We've been yesterday, the fact that we didn't take all-time highs and we were that strong overall is just showing how
ES made all-time highs.
On NQ, I'm sorry, on NQ. Yeah. NQ is a lagger right now, but that's also because some of the tech names aren't as strong, so it kind of makes sense.
Look at Tesla today, though. Speaking of strong, 2.8% today. Yeah, dude, Tesla to me looks like it's ready to move towards 500 again. If you look at this on a daily chart, that looks so good.
Yo, pull up Baba.
Pull up Baba with you, Austin.
Yeah, Baba, dude, great trade.
I'm still in those. I'm still in these leaps, dude. I think this thing is just going to keep going to 180. My target is 180s. So
yeah, so you're right. I mean, I don't know. You don't look at ES that much, but dude, yesterday was a huge ES clear for a new high.
Well, you know why? This is the rotation thing I talked about, because YM ripped so hard. So YM influenced ES to rip with it. It's that rotation thing. YM influences ES so much.
NVIDIA's near its all-time high, bro. All-time high on NVIDIA is 184. We're at 177. We're right there. Look at, and today, dude, I think look at Microsoft showing a lot of strength. Do you see Oracle?
Yeah, dude, that was a great power earnings gap, and it's starting to get back from the back. Yeah, it was way too big. It's got to get back some of it. I don't know where it's going to find support, but
see, this looks good for me now too, Randy. If this can close back up through, that's a nice little higher low in there.
Yeah, I got long at. I got long at 88.75.
I got to take profit in at 98, Randy, because I'm going to front run the orders, everybody, at 6,600. I'm not going to trade into it. I'm just going to, if I can get up into that 98, 97 area, I'll take that shit. 5th green day of the week. That'd be 10 green days, 9 green days in a row. I'll take it.
Killer, dude.
I'm 2/3 to a payout almost, a little over halfway.
Give me some of that juju.
Yeah, for real. You see, they got the killer this morning. It's all over the news.
Did they?
Yeah. Apparently, his dad turned him in, bro. I don't know. Just processing all of that, and thinking about what that would be like of having to turn your that just fucks my head up.
I just, dude, yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
Can you even imagine that? You think, oh my god, look at the news. There's a shooting at the school. Oh my god, my son, dude. I can't even imagine it. Can't even imagine it.
Yeah. It's fucking, I mean, just as a parent too, just even imagine all the kids there that, the parents
super traumatic, bro. It's super dramatic.
I told you, I think I've told you about the Santa Barbara story, right? With Elliot Rogers when I was there.
No,
I don't know if I talked about this yet. I went to UC Santa Barbara when the Elliot Rogers, I don't know, do you remember the Elliot Rogers thing?
No.
It was this guy that wrote this crazy YouTube dark video, and he went on a mass shooting in Santa Barbara.
What?
And it happened when I was there in college.
Really?
I remember the night vividly. He really drove down in Isla Vista. So basically in UC Santa Barbara, there's a 1 square mile of a college town called Isla Vista. And there's a little strip that's the downtown area. It's very, very small. But basically he drove down that and like shot up this deli and like shot up like a bunch of like restaurants and stuff as he drove by. And we were at our house, and I remember a couple of my buddies were getting ready to go to that deli because they would sell like the snacks there, tobacco and stuff. We were like smoking at that time and like, you know, smoking all that shit. And so they were about to go. And I remember one of my buddies like, oh, like let me like take a shower or something first. And then we'll go. And then literally we like hear the sirens and we look out and we see like him like flying down the street and the cops flying. We're like, what the fuck? And then we turn on the news and it's all over the news. And then the dude ends up like crashing and like killing himself or something like that. But literally my buddies were about to go. And one of our neighbors got shot in the leg. Literally our next door neighbor got shot in the leg. And so the next morning, it's like 6 a.m. My parents hadn't seen or heard. And like they got a call from one of their buddies and they're like, is Tanner okay? And they're like, what do you mean? They're like, there was a shooting in Santa Barbara. And so my parents call me at 6 a.m. They're like, are you okay? Like, are you? They're like, oh my God. They're like, I'm glad we just hear your voice. I'm like, yeah. They're like, are your friends okay? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, you can go back to bed. We just had to hear your voice. And I'm like,
dude, I mean, it makes you wonder, did this happen when they were kids? No, I don't think this shit happened as much. No.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with, oh, you just hear about it more because we have cell phones. Nah, bro. No, it wasn't. Even yesterday, bro, they evacuated University of Massachusetts at Boston because of a shooter.
Really?
Yeah, it was on the news yesterday. It's like it's just sad. It makes you think that there really is good and evil, bro. Like some of these people, like the people cheering that Charlie, whether you agreed with him or not, cheering about someone's saying,
dude, it's just some of the videos that are coming out too, like these people that are like saying that.
And those are people you walk past those are teachers. Those are people you walk past at the grocery store that are cheering for someone to die, that are like happy people are like, it's another level of fucked up.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
and we attract, dude, I don't know about you. I attract a lot of like servicemen and women in my audience. I think like the discipline that sometimes it takes to be in the service translates well into trading. We have a lot of my audience. They hate this kind of shit, bro, because they're usually pretty center people. They're not far right.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure, 100%. Like it's
to cheer for death,
sure.
Oh, dude, you're really pissing everybody off if you're cheering for death, bro.
I know, it's disgusting, bro. It is. But
chat's saying a bunch of shit. Makes me not want to go to work in public. I get, yeah. It is. Makes you wonder, like, oh, it's so fucked up to say because you kind of sound like a pussy, but you're like, dude, like going to a concert, it's not as safe as it used to be. I'm just gonna like, is that crazy to say? You know what I'm saying? Like people sneak guns into concerts. There's crazy people now. You know what I'm saying? On crazy drugs. So it's not, dude, remember Woodstock? Woodstock ended up being, you ever see that documentary? It was like hundreds of thousands of people, more than they thought that could fit in the field. And no one got killed. No one trampled each other, stabbed each other, shot each other. It was just people hanging out. Someone can fact check me on that, but like, that's where it used to be. Where we used to like,
I mean, it's culture behind that. That's why, like, even like, I mean, the EDM scene, like, you don't really hear a lot of the only deaths you hear or like injuries and stuff in the EDM scene is just people from drug overdose.
You know, it's like of concerts that there are. You're right. You don't hear any like stampeding and like shootings at EDM. There's a lot of them. They're all over the country every weekend. You know?
Yeah, right. Exactly. So, it's like, you know, like EDM. It's like I mean, that's the whole point of like the community of EDM people is like everyone's on Molly and all like lovey-dovey, you know, or just or they just understand. It's just like, you know, you don't go and do that shit.
Yeah. Josh in the UK says, is it normal to have a gun in your house in the US? In most of the US, I would say yeah. In certain parts of the US, no. But most of the United States, especially outside the cities, I would say it's common.
I just got my CCW last weekend.
Yeah, and to say that this is a gun control problem is like where they really lose me, because it's like it has nothing to do with that guy would have had the gun regardless, bro. Like criminals will get guns, but they want to be criminals.
I know that argument. I don't
talk about. I want to know what drugs was he on, bro. What antidepressants was he taking that have suicidal thoughts as a side effect? I want to know. That's what I'm curious, because I think the big pharma is a big role in this, bro. People are hooked on these antidepressants that have suicidal thoughts as a side effect. I just feel like that is the craziest thing to see and say. That is mind-blowing that we are cool with that.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan, dude. Like, I rather would do like anything first before take some sort of pharmaceutical drug. I don't like
going that way, bro. Did you
yeah,
see that
like
RFK came out and said that taking Tylenol while you're pregnant leads to, I think, autism, or leads to something like Tylenol even can be damaging to pregnant women. Yeah. Yeah. Tylenol is like one of the most popular. I don't know about you in Canada, Randy, but Tylenol is what everybody takes down here for headaches and stuff like that. But my mom always raised me. She was like, oh, just take a Tylenol. You'll be fine. Take a Tylenol. And my wife is the opposite. My wife and I now are like, tough it out. You'll be fine. Just,
dude, I remember when I was bartending, I remember there was this lady that had she was pregnant and she came and ordered a beer from me, and I was like, I can't say anything about this, but aren't you not supposed to be doing that? Like, and then she came and got another one. She got 2 beers, and I think they were double IPAs.
Yeah, one for her, one for the baby, you idiot. You didn't know the baby needs a beer too.
Like,
fuck.
Fuck, okay. I was like, I have no right to say anything, but it's your body, your choice, right? That's what they say.
Did
my
she
body,
tip for 2 or did she tip for 1?
she only tipped for 1, as far as I can recall.
This trade looks nice. I mean,
yeah, this is looking good for you. You got data in 4 minutes. Hopefully you get the extra spike and then you're out of it.
Thank you for reminding me about that, Tanner. I'll pull my stop up tight just before the news.
Yeah, there you go. I haven't touched anything yet. I'm just chilling. I honestly,
first break of opening range too there, Randy.
And I tell myself normally, like I told myself actually I wasn't going to trade until the news. So I kind of got induced into this position, but it's okay. It's working
because
out.
We have news. Like I think, and it's, first break of opening range ran yesterday. It did not stop. It just was first break of opening range high and go. I don't expect that to happen again today, everybody. So the fact that we are breaking first and we have news coming in, yes, there's orders up at 66, but you can definitely get break even on this like me and get aggressive at the trail here. No reason to let this turn around. First break of opening range usually doesn't run. So like, let's take 3, let's close half there and go. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get some of that off.
Nice. There you go.
See if we'll get a little push.
Yeah,
I got 1 left. Simple. Take the VWAP. I said I liked the 90s into the 66. I don't know if we're going to get it before the news, but it is making you see this hole, Randy? Hole in the defense, brother. Hole in the defense. Look at that right there. On
what I like. It's going to pop up to 6,600 now.
This will NQ should run this liquidity and finally test all-time high in the news, I would assume. But it was just too slow around VWAP for me to get in. I just didn't like it. It just kind of felt like slow and scammy.
Yep.
But
and like this can fade, bro. I would not be surprised, everybody, on the news or before the news for this to come back into opening range, honestly.
Did you say slow and scammy, Tanner?
Slow and scammy, dude. That's what Lawrence and I have been using that word recently because it's like when prices like this, it just feels scammy. It's like, they're up to some shit.
Maybe like, and we know this news may want to move it a little bit too. So what do we got? 2 minutes till the news?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I didn't like on what I didn't like on NQ.
Yeah, I'm just getting full out there. It's $500.
What I didn't like on NQ is we didn't fully test 24,000. We barely edged it and then kind of just started to go up. And so I wanted to see like 23,995s. That's kind of what I wanted to see. There was like a little bit of liquidity here in the pre-market, or I guess from London session even.
Yep.
So it's like I wanted to see guys.
I got out of the trade.
Good. Nice win. I would just say for everybody, like if you're an ASFX trader, you're watching Futures 101 this weekend, you're new, you're watching Futures 2.0. This is exactly how we describe a mid-range trade. We waited for opening range to set almost. I got long at 943. Stop underneath opening range low, give it a little more space because VWAPs are tight today, but right near opening range low is where the stop goes. And we trade for first break of opening range high. We don't know that this is going to run or not all day. Usually it does not. Yesterday it did. So I'm going to guess today it does not, which means it may pop here and then come back and give us another trade. There will probably be another opportunity if it holds and structure can maintain into the news here in a minute. But we'll see. There's orders still at 6,600. That might be where this thing wants to go on the news. And then you just take what you can get. If you missed that part of the move, it's a risk because news can definitely flip it too.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, part of me, like, I totally see this long just coming up and running this, and like, I feel like it's just gonna go, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to take that risk. I just don't really like I don't like the trade here.
Yep. Then the no trade is the trade.
Yeah.
Luna has that on his banner. Luna has rules on his banner on his live stream. One of
that's
the rules
sick.
no
I like
trade is
that.
the trade.
No trade is the trade.
It's interesting though, like going into the news, Tanner. Now you see Bookmap because you're here with us. Like, look at all the heat back there, and then now that we're going into the news, Bookmap goes dark. There it comes. That would have stopped me right there, right? So it's good to get out. But look, 6,600 still has 290 contracts on it. So this could be pinned down, pop up.
I'm going to take this long if we get above here.
I'll put you on screen here.
Let's
yeah,
see.
share your screen whenever you're done. Focus on the trade first, though.
Okay. Well, I put a
limit.
Yeah, limit order.
Nice. Randy, why do you go by Rudy Baines? What is Rudy? Who is Rudy? Did you kill him?
That's a nickname from when I was a little kid. Like, I don't know how somebody in my family gave me the nickname Rudy, and then it kind of stuck, and then turned to Rude, and then everything was Rudy growing up. So all my call me Rude, but I don't know where they got that from.
Okay.
And that's how I got it stuck.
Someone in the chat said feels bad for all the kids in college now compared to what it used to be. I had that nostalgic moment yesterday, bro, watching old videos of like some guy like had like a college party, like real, like it just popped up. I'm like, dude, I used to DJ those parties. I'm like, we never ever worried about that really. And that was like not even 10 years, like how 10 years ago. Yeah, it was a decade ago. So like 10 years ago, it was still kind of fine. You know what I mean? Like there was always fights and stuff, but not what you worry about now. Just different times. Bookmap's looking more normal now, Tanner. You got orders coming on above 6,600 even, 6,605. So ES orders coming on above, and then 6,595. You're looking at NQ though. So this thing
just it's holding VWAP pretty well. Like basically what's going to happen here if this triggers, I'm just going to keep my stop below the 17, and then if that takes me out, it takes me out. But
I like it.
So far, it's just not doing anything.
No. Notice how we don't even read the news number, everybody, because it really doesn't matter what the news is. But I'll pull it up anyway. 55.4, so way down. Forecast was 58. So consumer sentiment bearish. Miss.
Let's see this 2 minute.
Randy, can you get an NQ book map up real quick?
Yeah, I got it up.
Let me throw you on. Kevin wants to see it. Above. Orders above. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's orders above.
Yeah,
these are algos, but on the other one, on the Trader Map Lite, it's on a different monitor. I got orders all the way up to 24,075.
So that says they want to go fill. So your long may look good there, Tanner, for sure.
Okay.
Chat, can we do a quick P&L check? If you took the long with me, we're 30 minutes into the session. I want to know, is anybody up? I'm up 500 across the accounts. Anybody else up?
I got to do the math. I traded a bucket of 22 accounts.
Let's go, Randy.
But it's a mix. Like it's one micro and some, 3 and some, 5 and some. I'm just getting used to sizing each account differently.
Yeah.
So I like how they're just holding VWAP. I feel like this might just be a grind higher.
Yep. I agree. The same thing. Because you really can't short it here. It's just bullish since 4:30. All right, he's in. Yeah, I like
365 risk. I honestly want 24,100.
Good. This is a nice little live account trade. This should be good. I like that.
It's like a 1-to-1. It's not the greatest, but
no, it's good. I like it. Can't wait to get Bookmap. Yes. So Trevor 200 plus, nice. Kevin no trade. Ryan plus 335. Emil plus 48. Michael's long at 91, nice. Pascal 250 plus. Mitch up 112. Morgan up 150. Adelina says up. Travis no trades, just waiting. Ryan plus 50. William plus 100. Ivan plus 88. James 105. Jose 670. Sean flat. Scott flat. Nicholas up a little. Shaw slightly green. Gage 93. Jeff 90 across his accounts. Justice 112. Everybody's looking green or flat. Fucking love it, everybody.
Nice.
Don't necessarily think that you need to take another trade. If you can get green on a Friday, especially if you're having a good week, take your one and done. There's nothing wrong with it. Michael said 1-to-1 is basically Austin's equivalent of 10-to-1. Michael, I love you. You're fucking right.
I know. You know what's funny is I'm like 1-to-1 feels awful. I hate this. I'm like I only trade like 2. You know me, I do higher multiples. But
Sean wants to know why not get in at VWAP? Why get in on the way up?
Because this spiked too fast. I had no opportunity, and like this might just continue to grind and run away. This literally spiked in like 1 millisecond. Let's go to the 15-second chart. Look how fast this was. You can't even.
You
You can't even get,
can't
get in there. you know.
Enrico plus 70, Carl plus 200. Bad week, Sasha says minus 1,200, but today plus 350. That's a good, clawed back a good chunk of it. Chong plus 102. Sasha, I haven't heard from you all week, so you got to be talking more. I don't want you read this week. There's no excuse. Got to talk to us. Let us know you're trading so we can help. Randy, any trades here, buddy?
I just got in long again off of the opening range high. I got long in this is in different accounts. So this I got long at 92.75.
Cool. So everybody, Gregor plus 2,200 today. Nice. Take that, dude. ASFX TV people, thank you for sharing your P&L. We'll do another P&L check in a second. We have the giveaway, the duck race coming up. I see a lot of names on the list, so please make sure you get your name on there. I just put the link again in the live chat. Also, quick shout out to our sponsor, Top One Futures. The Ignite accounts are still available. I've got 6 of them, so I'm copy trading 5 instant fundeds, regular instant fundeds, and 6 Ignite accounts, which are also instant funded, but they have slightly different rules. So with the new videos I put out on my YouTube channel, you can understand how to take payouts on those Ignite accounts. I explained the consistency rule, which is called an ESS score, stuff like that. It's all explained on my channel. Tanner, you have any Ignite accounts?
I have one I've been fucking around with. Yeah.
Nice.
And if anyone's gonna check them out, use code STRONG. Don't use ASFX.
I'll give you guys a third option. Use code TRB.
Anyone's code. It's the same discount. Support the gang.
God.
We should just come on stream with the codes pasted on our t-shirts.
Literally.
Mig said how to join the BSC. Migs, I'll put the link here on screen. We do have 2 spots we're looking to fill, Mig. So head to that link, book a call with me for next week, and we can hop on, see if it's a fit. Might have one guy taking a spot today. So if that's the case, then we'll have one for next week. The chat's laughing at you fucking goofballs. Yeah, if you use Randy's code, you get a special Indian foot massage.
Dude, have you seen those on TikTok, the head massages?
Yeah. And you like hear he's got the microphones clamped.
Yeah, it's like 50-cent Indian head massage. Those
dude,
are fire.
Dude, if you ever had one, they're insane.
They're insane, dude.
Those are fire, bro.
Yes,
I feel like the way this is digesting,
I like it.
It might because you know how eventually we kind of pick up some momentum after we push. Let's see if we can get that.
I like it. I'm gonna put Randy up for a second. Randy, I think you got on ES, you got a really good price there, buddy. And look at 6,600. It's just looks like it wants to get ripped.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to manage my trades on a 2-minute.
Yeah.
And look at we'll see how this 2-minute closes, but I want to see another push up.
Meanwhile, I'm just watching the 15-minute.
That's good.
I'm just like, keep this hammer. Don't engulf this tail. Just as long as that happens with this slow action, that's all I care about.
100%.
That's it.
100%. Yeah, great longs, everybody. I like when everybody's in the same direction. It feels like one of those days where it's like you'd rather be long and lose and just control the loss and take the L rather than miss it. Like on a Friday after we've trended up all week and we are super bullish on all VWAPs, if you don't make any money long and then you see that at the end of the day, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? That's my trend. That's my trade. So it's weighing that, everybody. Like I tweeted about this yesterday. It's like, would you be more pissed if you miss this setup and it is a winner, or if you take it and you lose? I would be more pissed if I missed longs today and we trend higher than if I just lose a trade. I can take a loss. It's not going to kill me. You know what I'm saying?
You got to shoot your shot, right?
You got to shoot. You got to play your probabilities. That's the way to look at it. Shoot your shot sounds more random. Play your probabilities. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like LeBron is more probable to make his shot from the right side of the hoop rather than the left by 54% versus 48%. Play his probabilities. Pass him the ball. We're running the play where he gets the ball on that side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Tanner's like, I don't give a fuck.
Tanner's like, I don't even know what basketball is. Who's LeBron?
I like watching basketball. I just don't follow sports, dude. I don't do like the fantasy stuff. I don't bet on sports and stuff. I like watching basketball. I played football when I was younger. I like watching football. I just don't like take time out of my Sunday or like days to be like to watch games personally. I don't.
I do.
Come on, let's go. Give us a push here.
I had a fat bet on that Bills game last week, bro. So when you got money on the line, if I could show you how I do my bet,
you know what? Okay, you know what? This is a good conversation. This is funny because I was thinking about this yesterday. My girlfriend was like, I found this really funny TikTok I want to remake, and it's about it's like this girl she asked her boyfriend, she's like, did your parlay hit? And then he was like shaking his head no. Then she like puts down her credit card to pay for dinner. And I was like, oh, I can make a funny thing about trading with that. And then she's like, what's a parlay? And I was like, oh, it's like a multi-leg sports bet, basically. And it's like, explaining to her what it is. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'd really be like super deep into watching football if I had money on it every single game. I was like,
I don't do fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do fantasy. That's gay. I think fantasy sports is gay. I do sports betting. So it's like, I'll just watch the games and bet on. But like Tanner, you can bet, at least here in Pennsylvania now, you can, not only can I play blackjack with a live dealer on my phone and just lose all of my money forever, but I can also bet on each individual play. What's the probability he throws a pass versus a run? They have odds on it. You can play the odds on it, bro. It's crazy. So if you wanted to be an odds junkie, like a statistical junkie, like Lawrence, I feel like could do it. And you could be a stat junkie. Like there's people like that and they find edge and they play straight odds. Yeah. But anyone will tell you in sports bets, bro, parlays hit once in a while. You'll make some. I've had some big parlays, but you lose over time.
Exactly. They're like playing. It's like playing earnings.
Yeah, it's like playing earnings. Exactly. You win some, but you lose more. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. You're better off just betting straight. Like last night, you want the Packers to win or the Redskins? Bet the Packers win. Yep.
Yeah, this looks like it just wants to grind higher on the 4 hour. I like this now that this is like the 4 hour low here. This actually looks pretty decent.
So
I feel like I could.
Davida said, "Why did you take another trade, Austin?" I did not. I'm flat. I just had the one trade from the long off the VWAP so far. Randy's in another trade and Tanner's in a trade, both long, different assets. Randy's long ES, Tanner's long NQ. Why do you think Austin's watching tennis? Dude, fuck yeah, Will. Chat likes F1. Do you know match betting? I did some of them. I don't know match betting. Never heard of that. Okay, coming back down a little bit. Still got the orders above you, Randy, at 66. Look at those pins, though, Tanner. What a trend line. Do you want me to call Tori and see if she can
that's literally why I threw it on there. I was like, okay, well, maybe we'll get a little trickle back down to this. And if this holds and pins and comes back up, I can add to
it. Check and see if you got any news.
Dude, right back into supply here, these 60s, dude. Now this is kind of ugly with the bearish engulfing bar. But does this hold on this pullback? This actually might hold here. Let's see. I kind of want to stick with this trend line idea and like add if we get down here. It's picking up some speed. A little bit. There we go. Jay in the comments, he's like, God, these fucking guys on Wall Street fucking up the price action.
I think you might see some bounce here off VWAP. See, Randy.
Yeah, well, that's why. I mean, this is like, it's pretty ugly 5-minute bar here, but
I like your position size and I like your stop loss, Tanner.
Yeah, I think just to stay objective with it, it's like as long as we don't break this low, that's all that matters.
I think I'm gonna get tapped out here, actually.
Randy, if you get stopped, will you smash your computer? I think people want to see it.
No.
Come on.
No, not yet. When I'm ready to buy a new one,
I'm trying to antagonize him, Chad. I'm trying. It's not
Black
working.
Friday.
I can't rattle him. I'm out. He's out.
Okay.
What did you say last Friday? What did you say, Randy, about last Friday?
But no, I said Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Black Friday. Then I'll smash it, and then I'll go buy a new computer.
All right, good. Everybody get ready. Black Friday, we're buying new keyboards, and we're all smashing keyboards on Black Friday then.
Friday high here.
Small red there, Randy. Chat, is anyone down here? Austin, why are you hating on Tori? She draws some really good lines on a chart. They're always diagonal. I know, dude. They're great. I'm not hating. She's cool.
Dude, honestly, all said and done, Tori actually does make money, and she shows her broker statements. So respect for her. It's just, I just don't trade trend lines. That's it.
Right.
You had Tori on your podcast back in the day, right, Austin?
I did.
Yeah, I'd listen. That was one of the ones I listened to before I found
I'm gonna have one more little one here.
It's one of my most popular episodes, actually, because people like girls in this space full of men that don't probably talk to girls in real life often. Yeah, back under VWAP on ES now. So I'm going to take the screen here for a second, Tanner. We saw you add another one in, bring that, defend that. It's the way Scott defines that. It's like you're defending your position, bringing down the average price to try to be able to manage
Well, yeah. I just want to, if I'm going to add it all, this is going to be the area I want to do it. It's a retest of VWAP, another retest of prior day high. Let's see if we can do anything here.
So on my trade this morning, everybody, I took that first breakthrough VWAP with the stop down here, comes back through here. We get the pop on the news. If stop was at entry, I would have gotten stopped before that second little shakeout. But seeing I got an exit at 94 and the highest we went was 96, I would say that was well managed, not being greedy. We saw the orders at 6,600 up here, but I didn't marry that, especially with news and especially with it being first break of opening range. Remember, even I said I had my take profit at 98. So as we got closer to the news and as it gave me more profit and as it breaks that opening range for the first time, that's where I'm going to be very aggressive and not let that flip on me, because I know the news can come back and pin me. I know the news can pull it back. And I know first break of opening range does not usually run all day. So if it does pull back like this and give me another opportunity, I'll say that was one trade and then this would be a second trade over here. So I think I handled this pretty well. I don't know if I'm going to take another trade.
See if this holds. I just added two more. I'm not going to add any more, but this is a retest of the trend line.
Yep.
And then we got a pin off of it.
What's
I know
pulling here? What's going on? I don't have anything on my news stuff.
No, I looked.
Is
I think
everyone
that
just mad that
a little fake liquidity sweep here.
Yeah, pump over those pre-market highs a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe people are just upset that the new iPhone doesn't have any cool new features. You know, iPhone's kind of dead now, isn't it? Like iPhone's like kind of sucks.
I like this now. This looks good. I'm gonna add two more.
Yeah, you're getting some momentum now back up through. This will be the second trade here potentially.
This looks a lot better. A lot better. Right back into VWAP, overshoots prior day high again, holds prior day high. Need this to hold though, obviously here.
If I do take a second trade, everybody, like I did yesterday, since I'm up on the first trade, I won't risk all of the gains that I made on that first trade. So I won't go red on the day. I didn't get a VWAP break there, so I'm not in yet. I'm not taking that yet. I'll put you back up, Tanner.
Let's see.
I do
the
like
the trend line's trend lining.
I do like trading the different buckets because then I can just preserve the capital in that. Like
exactly
22 accounts. I took that one trade. I'm done. The one that I took a loss on was in 3 accounts. So
right.
Ain't bad. Let's see. Let's go back to green here. This was actually probably the initial good entry. So I should have waited for this initially, but that's why I kind of got small and I wanted to move up to 10 contracts total. So that's why I started with that starter of 5, because now shout out Tori if this works.
No, now it's good position size management. That's why I complimented you on it, because you go in small with that wider stop. You can add in, you can be flexible to defend your entry, defend your idea by getting heavier and then bringing that price down. Yeah, that's a take of the VWAP on ES now.
Pretty good. This is not bad. I feel like I don't know if we're going to even get 100s though. Maybe it comes up and pins all-time highs and then fails again, because that's like all this shit's been doing. So it's like part of me out of safety just wants to like put some here at all-time highs. 68.5s is all-time highs, but then part of me also is like, don't be a bitch, dude. Go for fucking 100s.
I am long, but I'm not risking my green day, so I'm now with you on that VWAP break on ES. Let's see if we can get some more pushback into that 66.
Yeah, I like this 2 minutes. This 3 minutes engulfing. This is good.
And I think as long as you're below those 85s, Austin, for your stop.
My stop right now is at, it's 82.
Because those 85s held once. So let's if the price did pull back down there, you'd want that to hold again.
Yeah. I mean, if it continues higher, I'm going to say, damn, that was a really nice retest of both VWAPs, and I didn't take that. That sucks. So I got to take it. Got to take it.
That's actually such a good... I've had that happen to me so many times where it like tests like a double confluence or something. And like in the moment, you're like, I don't know. It looks heavy. But you have so many confluence areas. It's like you have to try it. If you have to. It's like
you don't have to try it with your entire account. I don't have to try it with my entire gains that I've made this week. You know what I'm saying? But I have to be in it.
Yeah, you got to be in it.
It's only 10:20 in the morning. If I look back on this afternoon and I go, oh, dude, I caught the first move out nice and I missed the second move, then I'm not really challenging myself to get better. You know what I mean? Like I want to get better and I want to be resilient. And when the market's trending, I want to be working it. Tesla's up almost 5%. If we do trend higher as we have all week, and we're at all-time highs yesterday with ES, like I have to make money at this market.
You know what the key for me this week was this on the hourly chart. I'm gonna show everyone this. Is ignore all those lines, but basically the open is right around here from the hourly. So it's like this 800 was like the key all week pretty much for me. And we pinned that on, what was that, 2 days ago? Then we make a higher low. Then we make higher lows, higher low, higher low. So it's like, I remember on this day, this day we kind of bamboozled everyone. That was Wednesday. But ultimately, we kind of just ate it back up. And so it's like, this is just bullish price action. It's just kind of ugly and sloppy, but it's
well said.
You know,
coming back up here for the second entry. I want to pull something up here. Just show you guys the week so far. So Monday, long was the winner for me. Second trade Monday, loss, long. So 1-1 on the longs on Monday. Tuesday, shorted this, only had a little bit of time at the desk. So there's a short winner. So now one short trade Tuesday. Wednesday, long winner.
Here we go. All-time highs coming.
Long loser. Long winner. It's like you see all week so far. Like, there you go. Long here again yesterday, right? Thursday, we caught longs there and there. So literally, I've only clicked short once this week, and I'm green on P&L every day. And even on the day I clicked short, I made money. But like, that's just going off of what Tanner just talked about, just seeing the trend, knowing what market conditions you need to capitalize in. Longs for me have just been easier this week. So just maybe something to look at on your own, everybody. If you are doing DRCs, like I recommend, you can go back quickly and see all the trades you took this week. Were you trying to sell it a lot this week? And maybe that's why you have some red days. Might be something to consider, just zooming out, seeing the higher time frame, seeing that bigger trend, like Tanner was saying. What's my P&L for the week, Justice? This week, I am up, I think like 22. Yeah, 2,200 this week. Last week, 3,900 on the 5 accounts. But today we ain't done yet. We're adding a little bit here. So I'll be up like 500 something today when this one's done.
I kind of want to take some off here, dude.
Do it, bro. It's Friday. Don't let it turn on you. It's a 4 minute. What is that?
Order filled.
I sold half.
Yeah.
I sold half.
Good. Very nice. Andrew's up 600. Nice. Good job, Tanner. I told you I liked that trade, brother.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this this trend line worked out great because the pull back to the VWAP and pull back to prior day high, pull back to the trend line. It's just like we've had so much rejection here, all-time highs. I just don't have confidence that this is going to go. But then also part of me is like, maybe they're just like, fuck it, and they send it. I'm only asking for 40 more points. It's not.
Think about what do they do more often, bro? If that's the way you look at it, they fuck it and send it for all-time highs all the time. We've made all-time highs how many times this year? 80 or 90 times? You know, like it's been crazy. So
yeah. Well, I mean, we just now pinned all-time highs. So I'm like, if this is going to fail and die, it's going to do it here basically on this overshoot. So let's see how she can work.
You know, ASFX TV people are so nice. We're going to do our duck race here in a second. Comments on YouTube are mean, dude. People are like, Tory Trades doesn't make money. Dude, shut the fuck up. Who are you, bro? She posts her broker statements. Just get off her dick. God damn.
Get off her dick.
Stop being mean. Everyone just be nice to people on the internet. Fuck.
No, people love being mean on the internet. Hate always comes from below, bro.
The hate always comes from below. From the deep, dark depths of hell.
Yep. Always.
Randy, you know all about that, don't you, dog?
I'm a Satan worshiper, right?
Ew.
Dude, just because you're Canadian, that's how it works.
DL, dude.
That's how it works up here. That's what we do. We don't take Tylenol. We worship the devil.
Do you even have internet in Canada?
No. What's internet?
Oh my god, you don't watch South Park, Austin. Have you seen how they portray Canadians though in South Park?
No.
Oh my god,
they make them even look the way they draw them.
They make them like this. Yeah, they make their mouths like open like ducks. All the Canadian people.
I never knew that, bro.
It's so funny.
Honestly, I'm surprised you don't watch South Park, man. It's good.
No, dude, cartoons kind of freak me out.
I
like
don't watch it anymore, dude. I just used to watch South Park a bunch, like growing up and stuff. So it's like I actually haven't really watched it much recently, but I just remember.
Do they still make the show?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't think
like
they still even make it.
they had a 6 series for a bit where it was they would literally, I think they would call it like 1 week to air or something like that. And every week, like they were following, like I remember the presidential election, and every single week they don't know exactly what's going on. And they would update it they'd have 1 week to make a whole episode. Wow. And so it's like it's showing like all like the back end of how they do it and stuff. It's really fucking cool.
We're going to do our duck race in a minute for ASFX TV members. I'm putting the link again. Last chance to enter the giveaway for today. Randy up 233. I want to be green. Nice, dude. Fuck yeah. Awesome.
Let's go.
Awesome. All right, so Tanner and I are managing this. Are you long again, Randy, in other accounts or no?
No.
Okay. Not getting a ton of movement today on ES. You know, if you really look at it from what's our high and low of New York session so far? Not even. Wow, tight, dude. Super tight.
Super tight.
Yeah, get your green, everybody. I would not be surprised to see us hit that 6,600 at some point today, but just get green. You know, play VWAP correctly.
Pushing down.
Is that what's pulling ES a little bit?
Yeah, that's what's making it hard for ES to push.
Yeah, YM's going for session lows.
NQ's ripping here still. Nice.
Yeah, this is decent.
I'm not asking for a ton on this, man. I got 2. You know what I mean? I'm already up on the day. I'm just sprinkling green. So this is not a serious, super serious trade.
YM turns around. This thing's going to tap those orders at 6,600.
Yeah.
That's all it needs.
Harry, 1,300 today on the NQs. Nice. Tyler got out of longs, 2 trades plus 430. Really pleased with this week. Futures 2.0 is a game changer. Oh, we'll tell Evan.
No, we won't.
Princess needed Friday off, you know. He's getting his nails done.
This hourly candle looks good. I like these bigger time frames. It's looking good. How's a 30-minute about to close in 4 minutes?
It's all-time highs, brother. Just you need that catalyst to really sell it lower. You know, when you don't have that catalyst at all-time highs, it just grinds, dude. It's just a grinding market.
All right, so I'm not going to be around. Here's a good one. FOMC next week. I'm not going to be around for it because I'm going to be going to Havasu, go to the river. But
nice.
Next week, what do we think is going to happen?
They're going to cut the rates.
Think so?
Well, it's more of a question if they cut twice, like if they cut 50 basis points instead of 25, which that chance is slowly increasing. Does the market freak out and sell off? Because then they're like, okay, he's too late. The market's actually in a bad spot. I don't know. I think, you know what I'm more worried about than interest rates? And you can ponder this while you're drinking next weekend. AI is going to lead to a recession. Everyone thinks AI is going to fuel the growth of the stock market like it has. Eventually, it's going to flip. It's going to lead to people losing their jobs like crazy. And then there's going to be a labor recession. Stock prices, asset holders will get rich. Everyone else that gets replaced by AI and robots gets nothing. That's what I'm worried about, for real.
Yeah, could be. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's digestion here at all-time highs, dude. I'm like, I don't know.
I got William in the chat. 25 basis point cut, more cuts before the end of the year. I think that's probabilities, William. Yeah, that's what I would say is most likely. I mean, we'll pull it up really quick and check the stats because opinions are fun, but data is all that really matters. Right, Tanner? As we spoke about on the phone this morning, opinions are fun, but data really matters. 92% chance of a 25 basis point cut, and then a 7% chance of a 50. So it's very likely that we're just getting our usual cut that they're planning. But now it's saying 78% chance of cuts again in October, and then 73% chance of another cut in December. So right now, as of this stream, as of Friday here today, 3 cuts this year is what is most likely. 90%, 78%, 73%. So cuts are likely. All right, I'm going to get out of this long because we're going to wrap up stream after we finish this giveaway. I just closed the long. I'm up $100 in each account. So that's $500 to finish the week for me.
Nice.
Easy trading today. So nothing crazy. Sprinkling it on my week. Now let's do our duck race. Shall we, boys? Great trade. Good job. We'll go back and check on this before we finish. But let me take the screen back. We'll duck race this shit out of this. All right, everybody. Now, if you're watching on YouTube or X, we do this for ASFX TV subscribers only. If you want to join ASFX TV, go to the link in my bio. First month is free if you're a new member. That's our courses. That's our streams. That's our Discord. That's where we got everything going on. Now, we've got, our biggest giveaway of the month. 88 people. Let's rock.
Go.
All right. Side bets, side bets. Pick a duck. Side bets, side bets. Pick a duck. What you want,
Taking
Randy?
the guy at the top with the black Kaiser
Guaranteed.
helmet, whatever you call
I
it.
got the little froggier one, like
Okay.
towards the bottom.
Okay. Let's pull this over so everybody can see. Ready? Let's go.
Send it. Oh, frog ears. Come on.
Oh, God.
Come on, Kaiser. Let's go, Von Kaiser.
Oh shit. The Coke duck.
William Hart.
That's
it.
Snowfall.
William, we love
boy.
you, buddy. I'm happy to give that to you. So that's all yours, dude. William, just shoot me a message on Discord or email me, and I will make sure we get you that instant funded account, buddy.
That's my boy William, man. He's been grinding, back testing.
William's
working on his
grinding, bro.
patience.
So it's good. It's good to give it to somebody that's been showing up and been working. So now,
Love it.
William, if you could give your biggest tip for everybody in the chat for the ASFX TV people, what would be your biggest suggestion to the new traders in the group? Let them know. Watch Futures 2.0, show up more on stream. What would you, more markups? What's your biggest tip, William, since you've been grinding? All right. Now, yep, Will, you're there. Nice. All right, good. You heard me. Long still looking good here. Let's throw Tanner back up on screen one more time. Oh, looking beautiful, buddy. On the live account for TOF.
Yeah, 15 looks good. I moved my stop up a little bit. If this for some reason comes all the way down and takes me out, it's gonna be a break-even day basically. But
It's okay.
you know, I'm
I
gonna
like
let
it.
it
I like the management, dude. Friday management is sometimes different than normal
Yeah.
management. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I was like almost ready just to not even take a trade at all. So I'm just really
Right.
content with whatever happens here. So it makes it for sure easier just to be like, whatever. Because it's like if I make $300 or $400 versus a break-even day, it's like it doesn't feel like anything to me because it's like a scratch trade for me.
Yep.
But if I make like 700, 800, that's a solid day. So
For sure.
Nice.
But everybody, thanks for tuning in. Randy, thank you for your support as always. We'll be back on Monday, everybody, as usual. And then next Friday, Tanner will be back. We'll be doing our whole thing as usual. But I think if you want to check out strongtrading.com, Tanner's got some exciting stuff working there. I think the sale, Tanner, is still running for you guys. Yeah.
So no, the sale's done. So if you guys are interested in group coaching, we do have a 7-day free trial. You can check it out. Links in my bio on Instagram. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, I have one spot open right now. So I just got a couple applications yesterday. I'm going to look through, but basically that's pretty much like best application gets it. So if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, I will say also, if you're part of the one-on-one coaching program, you get access to group coaching for life. So it's like a big promo that we do. So it's like you get one-on-one coaching and you get all the group coaching sessions and you're in group coaching going forward, even after the one-on-one is done. So really good deal there. Obviously it's going to be higher ticket for that, but everyone loves it that does it. So
Last thing, William said his tip is be able to stomach a loss. If you have a 65% win rate, then why do we think we need to end every day green? It's a great tip. Great tip. All right, everybody. We'll be back on Monday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the time off. Try to decompress. Hopefully you're green this week. If not, reach out to us. Reach out to Tanner. Reach out to Randy. Reach out to myself. We're always here to support you guys. Instagram, Discord, whatever we can do to help. So have a good weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Yeah.